practices yesterday, we were really going at it, especially on defense. We were diving for loose balls and trying to grab every rebound, boxing everyone else, and just doing everything that we could have done better on in the McNeese State game.
Talk about Dejan Kravic, his efforts, double-double kind of machine right now. Kind of talk about his efforts and what he's going to need for this quick ball.
He's been phenomenal so far in the season. He's been rebounding, scoring under the basket. He's just been our leader overall. I mean, that's what he does in practice, and it just translates in the game, and we just need that continued effort from him every game.
Yeah, and how do you feel, now that we're a little ways into it, that your progress is coming, and where do you kind of see yourself needing to make gains?
It's still where I needed it to be. I hope for it to be at the beginning of the season. Toughness, just not grabbing rebounds the way I know I can, and I just got to do a better job of that. Be tougher.
What is sort of the key to getting that done for you?
Just having an aggressive mentality. Just thinking to myself, I need to grab every rebound, or I need to box my guy out. I can't let my guy get the rebound. I have to block shots, step in and help. So just got to work on that.
You mentioned they're going to try to get you guys in foul trouble. What are you going to have to do specifically to make sure that doesn't happen?
I mean, we just have to have our hands up and just contest every shot, but not reach in, not push them in the back or stuff like that. I mean, we just have to play them straight up and space them out. Also on perimeter defense, just space them out so they don't get to the rim at times.
You got to rely on your guards for that.
Pardon?
You have to rely on your guards for that.
I mean, yeah, we do. Our guards play great defense, but we're going to rely on them on just keeping their opponents in front of them, and if they do get by them, then we're just going to step in and help and just try to contest their shot. I mean, our bigs are obviously taller than their guards, so just contest the shot and play them straight up and not foul.
Coach Walker mentioned that you guys needed to work on your help defense after the McNeese State game. What have you guys done to work on that in practice?
We've really worked on that actually. We just did sequences in practice where if a player drives it, we positioned ourselves to where we need to be. So the helper's going to step in, try setting up a charge, and then we need to help the helper also. We worked on that a lot. We talked about it first, and then we just displayed it in practice yesterday. So hopefully it translates to the game tomorrow.
Yeah, how different are the defensive schemes that you guys did last year? Is there a big difference to what you guys are trying to do on defense?
I think it's pretty similar. I mean, aside from we press a lot more this year, but just half-court defense, it's the same. We're just trying to be as aggressive as we can. Try to get steals, deflections, and block shots.
There were some easy baskets sometimes you guys gave up where it seemed like you guys were really trying to get in transition and go, and there were certain times where they were able to kind of take advantage of that. Has Coach talked to you guys at all about kind of finishing defensive possessions, even though as much as you guys like to run, that you got to make sure that you close those out before you start heading up the other end of the floor?
Yeah, he does really. He says play hard for the 30, 35 seconds of defense, and then you'll get rewarded on offense, hopefully. But first you got to get that stop on defense. We just have to not try to gamble as much, maybe not try to I mean, it works a lot, but we just have to try maybe not gambling as much and just play solid for those 30 seconds. And then the most important part after that is we have to get that rebound so we can go back on offense.